Good morning, good people. It's 6 o'clock. Today is the day to take my state boards. I know I look like I just literally woke up. I woke up and brushed my teeth so I could get complimentary breakfast. Well, it's not complimentary, but whatever. At the hotel that I'm staying in to take my state board. I haven't really been sleeping good for like the last couple days, like I think before Christmas. So, um, I can't wait to take this test and get it over with. And I decided to really trust God and be like, you know what? I'm going to study as best as I can, do as much as I can, but I'm going to let you bring it back to my remembrance and not stress over it because I know sometimes I can have like test anxiety where I just overthink it. But the best way that I've cheated test anxiety was just to be like, look, if you know what you know, and what you don't, and what's the worst that can happen, and there is no worst thing that can happen, so anyway, guys, I'm going to go get breakfast. I brought my friend Amber, my covenant friend, but she's sleeping. So I'm going to get my food first and then go wake her back up. So see you guys later. Hello, everybody. Um, it is, I think, like almost 9 o'clock or almost 8:30, something like that. But I just got home and today I totally passed my test and I just wanted to make this really brief. So I've been trying to learn how to trust God and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, what scriptures or book do I need to read? Because I'm a pretty practical person like that. Like I'm kind of strict. Like I need to know how to do it. So anyway, long story short, my pastor had a birthday party at a bowling alley that we had threw for him, and I asked him, and he was like, just start off with something small. Long story short, so I was thinking like, what could I trust God with? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna trust him with something small, and I chose my license. And for some people, that's like, oh, that's nothing. You can trust him with nothing bigger. No, if you know me, like I'm very, I don't even know the word, but like, you know how people follow directions like step by step, like that's the kind of person I am. So anal, I guess. And so I needed something small. So anyway, so I'm like, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna believe you for this and whatever. Fast forward to today, and I'm like, okay, I'm believing, and I've been, studying for the past 2 weeks, like on and off or whatever. So I felt really, really confident. So then I go take the test, and I'm like, this is nothing that I've studied for, like nothing. And I'm like I studied all the chapters, but I'm like, for some reason, those questions did not look the same. Matter of fact, they wasn't the same. And I know that one girl had went before me, and she told another girl that was in the class that it was not what they learned. And I'm like, what does she mean? Now, mind y'all, I don't know if I ever told y'all this. Like, yes, I passed the class with a 4.0. The lowest test grade I ever had was like, I think like a 83 or 84. But a lot of those chapters I never read. Like I never read them completely. I just studied the study guide and came to practice my test and whatever, and I would just pass. Thank God. And so I'm like, maybe this is what I get for like, not reading. And I gotta tell y'all, the whole entire time that I was like taking the test, I was like, when I would feel like I wasn't getting them right, I was like, oh my gosh. Like it seemed like the devil was like trying to play and be like, you know what, you gonna fail, so just go ahead and just forget it. Just go through the test, but just forget about it. And then I was like, no, no, I'm not about to do that. Like, Satan, the Lord rebuke you. I am sick of this mess. We're not doing this. So I just kept trying or whatever. And then, like, on the test, they have it where you can mark answers that you can come back to and you can answer them. Or you can leave them blank and then just review all the unanswered questions. So after I got done with everything and I checked all of the unanswered ones and I checked all of the marked ones just to double check and change my answer if I needed to or whatever. Because sometimes with testing, you can go through the whole test and sometimes the answer will be in the next question that you come across or whatever. So once I got done or whatever and I was reading the test question and I heard God tell me like go through all of those tests and I'm gonna give you the answers. And so literally y'all, I was like, okay. So I went through the whole test all over again because like you can review like all of the questions all over again before you submit it or whatever. Because I had a lot of time left over. Like by the time I got done with my test, um, what happened? Oh, by the time I had got done with my test, I had like 90 minutes left or something. So I was like, I'm gonna use them. So anyway, so I go back through like he told me, and I'm going back through and whatever. And I'm so happy I did because one question I never answered. The other question was I didn't even know that I selected the wrong answer until I went back through, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank God I had went through. I had did it again, because the one answer I didn't answer like I told you, and the other one I thought I selected the right answer, but when I looked, I was like, that is not the right answer. So needless to say, congratulations to me. Congratulations to all of the instructors to be. And I'm going to tell you guys to keep the faith and trust God. Even if this is your first time trusting Him, do what I did. Try with something small. And this was my something small. And I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I can't believe I'm done. I'm so happy though. So I threw all that junk away. But now I'm at home, y'all. I have not slept for like maybe 3 or 4 days. Like I've nodded off, but I haven't got no sleep. So I just can't wait to go sleep, honey. So yeah. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for everybody that's been commenting, that's been encouraging me. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just comment below and I will try to answer them the best that I can. If I don't know, I'll just redirect you to another route. But see you guys soon.